Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Code Monkeys TV for tonight's Indie Gaming League matchup between Immortal Failures and your Code Monkeys. The Monkeys have had a bit of a break, getting the last 2 weeks off, one due to a team not being able to cooperate, and the second week forfeiting due to a scheduling error. But they're back here tonight. We'll be in Championship Field as the Code Monkeys host Immortal Failure. And here we go, ready to kick off on game number 1 off the draw. Early advantage goes to Immortal, who gets a shot off the crossbar. And it's going to bounce back the other way. Connect's going to try and send it. 50s with Rogue. Peculiar gets the clear. Connect can't do anything with that, though. It's going to go back into the corner now for Rogue and Coffee. Peculiar gets in the middle, though, before they can make a play. Centers it. I believe that was PB who can get there in time. PB ends up dumping it back into the monkey zone. Coffee on the wall. PB 50s with Geist. Geist wins it. It's going to go up high. And now a shot and score off the post and in. Rogue Warden gets credit for that goal. The shot went up high. And he sees he has a teammate up who can get to it. He probably told him in the comms, though, to lay off. And because he lined up. Got it right past PB, and it's 1-0 Rogue. Or, excuse me, 1-0 Immortal. Credit of the goal goes to Rogue. Time of the goal, 35 seconds. Not a great start for the Monkeys, but we can see if they turn things around here on the next play. Rogue gets the ball again, puts a shot off wide. Coffee with a rebound. It's off the post, and now PB's going to send it back the other way, try and get a break for the Monkeys. Gonna go up high. Geist gets in the middle. That ball's just gonna hit the ceiling. Rogue takes a shot at it, but misses. Peculiar gets the aerial, ends up just giving it to Geist, but Peculiar maintains control. He can't get quite back to it, though. Kinetic tries to break up the play. Sets up PB. A shot! It's off the post! Coffee gets the clear. It's going towards an open net. Peculiar and PB are trying to get back to it, but they can't get back in time, and it's a 2-0 game. Coffee with the lucky clear after a shot came off the post from PB. And the Monkeys are down 2-0. Time of that goal, 1:09. Now for the next play of the game. Immortal with the early advantage. Peculiar sends it back for the Monkeys, but Geist takes back control. PB beats to him on the aerial. Coffee puts off a shot, and it would have hit the net, but Kinetic was able to get it away from the post before it even got there. That would have been safe to allow the shot anyways. Rogue tries to get to it. Peculiar and PB pinch it out. It's going towards the net. Peculiar tries to get a shot, but he's beaten by a couple defenders. Kinetic holds it in the zone and scores! Kinetic noise! Putting the Monkeys on the board today. Able to just nip it with the corner of his car. And it's they cut the lead 1-2. Next round off the kickoff, score! Peanut butter hot dog. Nets a goal in to tie this one up for the Monkeys. We'll take a look here on the replay of how he approached this one. Nice diagonal flip. Beats Geist to the ball, and it goes to the empty net. Both defenders went for boost. And it's a tie Rocket League game. Teams reset. 3:16 left on the clock. Game tied at 2 goals aside. Geist gets the advantage for Immortal. Can't do anything with it off the wall. Peculiar breaks it up, tries set for PB to get a clear, but Rogue gets in the way. It's centered to Coffee, puts a shot off and scores. Coffee puts Immortal right back in the lead by beating a monkey to the aerial. And the Monkeys are down again, 2-3. Off the next kickoff. 50s just goes to the side to Peculiar. Geist beats him to it, though. It's going to go towards the crease. PB gets a nice clear at it. Coffee's going to try and hold it in. Can't quite get control of the ball. PB tries to beat him to it. Kinetic gets a nice clear. It goes straight to Rogue. Who centers it to Geist. Up to Coffee, who doesn't end up hitting the ball. And Kinetic's going to clear it back down. PB tries to set it up. Center to Kinetic, but he couldn't get to it in time. It's going to come back the other way. Geist with a shot. It's going to go wide. Peculiar gets to it. Rogue holds it, though. PB tries to clear it out. Coffee holds it. Goes up for an aerial shot, and PB with the save. Geist can't quite do anything with it. Kinetic goes to clear. Coffee holds it in, though. It's going to go up high. Coffee tries to rebound his own shot, but couldn't quite get that angle off. And the Monkeys are going to go for the clear. Geist holds it in still for the Rogue. A lot of ozone time here for Immortal failures. Monkeys need a clear. Coffee, shot. One times it to Geist in the center. And that will be a goal for Immortal failures. Let's see how this one played out. Coffee. I think he was actually trying to get a shot. It ends up hitting the backboard there. And Geist was there ready to rebound. I couldn't tell if that was an intentional centering pass or just a rebound at first. So it's a 4-2 ball game now. Geist gets it around Peculiar. Ball's not moving very fast. Kinetic tries to set it up. EB went for the big shot, but ends up falling into the goal instead. Coffee slows the game down. Gets around a couple players. Can't quite hold on to it. Coffee trying to get back to it. PB centers it for the Monkeys. No one's there, though, to get the shot off. Peculiar and PB, it looked like, we're trying to control the ball from the right wing. Now Kinetic's going to get a shot off. It'll go wide. Peculiar tries to get around Rogue, but he instead flies into the corner. Geist on the wall. Trying to do a wall shot. Will he complete it? The shot goes wide. Coffee with a rebound. Score. We can see how he was going for this wall shot here. Geist was. Couldn't quite follow through. He saw Peculiar was going to get in his way, but Coffee was right there ready to take the goal. It is now 5-2 in favor of Immortal failures. 1:09 left on the clock. Monkeys down 2-5. Ball is stuck on the face-off dot. Eventually, finally gets cleared by a Monkey. Geist has it in the corner.
60 seconds left on the
Last
clock.
minute of play. Rogue wants to clear it out back into the Monkey zone. It does. Geist has it. I believe that was PB who tried to challenge, ends up driving around it. Check that. That was Kinetic. PB's in the crease. Trying to control the ball. Can't get it to stop and bounce the way he wants it to. Coffee looking for a wingman, but ends up getting broken up by Peculiar. Rogue gets the shot off. Centers to Geist and scores. And it looks like that one just might do it. With that goal brings this game to 2-6 with 33 seconds to go. Monkeys are going to have some work cut out for them here in the remainder of tonight's series.
30 seconds
Coffee
left on the clock.
shoots it from the wall. Peculiar can't quite get a shot off, and that one is, I believe, own goal by a Monkey. Looks like PB was trying to get the save, but ends up hitting it in for Immortal. Clearly unintentional. He was going for the save, but ends up making this a 2-7 game with 25 seconds remaining. Monkeys are really going to need to reevaluate their game plan here. They do not want to get walked all over like this in the remainder of tonight's series. PB tries to clear it out, trying to create some opportunity for the Monkeys. Gets stopped up by Road Warden. Geist will take the clear. 7 seconds remaining. Coffee trying to make this an 8-goal game, but doesn't quite get to it. Last second of play, and the ball is on the ground. It is 1-0 series for Immortal. We are back here for game 2 of this series between Immortal Failures and the Code Monkeys. Monkeys trailing the series 1-0 right off the draw. Immortal gets the immediate advantage. Chase with a shot, but Peculiar got in his way. Rogue's going to try and center it off the wall, but it's broken up by PB or Peculiar. They were in there together. Coffee trying to pinch it off the wall. Back to Rogue, but PB beats him to it, and it's going to the empty net. Scores! Peanut Butter Hot Dog, another excellent heads-up play from him. Recognized the centering pass opportunity. Instead, just decided to take it to the other way before Rogue could turn it into a goal against. And the Monkeys lead 1-0 in game number 2. We'll head back to the kickoff. Teams come forward. Rogue gets the advantage. Drops it off for Coffee, who's going to aerial it up, pinch it off the wall, but PB got in his way. Rogue trying to settle it. Can't quite do it yet. PB's trying to clear. Rogue centers it to Coffee and Geist, but PB's going to get in the way. He shoots. It's off the post. And then a rebound's going to come back wide. PB's going to pop it up, try to center it. Coffee's going to actually receive and dump it into the Monkey zone. Kinetic trying to get to it. Can't quite. Peculiar also can't. PB clears it before Jice can turn that into a goal. It's going to come across. Peculiar knocks it off the wall from Rogue. Scores! Zachary Peculiar will get credit from that goal. I'm not even sure if he actually had the last touch on it. It looks like Rogue hit it off the wall. Let's check this replay. Oh, looks like Peculiar was going to make it a shot on net. Rogue tried to block it, but instead ricocheted it off the wall and into the Immortal goal. It's 2-0 Monkeys. Back to the center. Time of that goal, 1 minute even. Ball knocks off to the side. Rogue tried to turn it into an offensive opportunity. Can't get to it. Couple Monkeys get the dump. It goes wide into the corner. Coffee and Rogue both deciding what to do. An explosion happened behind the play. Didn't see who it was. See, Coffee centers it. Can't turn it into a shot. It knocks wide. PB trying to get it clear. Doesn't commit until late. It's going to come off the wall. Coffee with the save. That could have been a goal. Rogue's going to dump it in the Monkey zone. Kinetic to settle it and actually clears it out. It's going to go back in the Immortal zone. Coffee and Jice try to receive it, and PB with a shot that goes wide. PB holding the zone. Check it. That was Kinetic with that last shot on net. Coffee's going to dump it back in the Monkey zone. Coffee's going to pop it up in the crease to Jice, but PB beats him to it. And he's on a breakaway. Shot. Scores! That's his second of the game, folks. Monkeys are up 3-0 with that one. On the replay here, Coffee pops it up across the crease and beats Jice to once again turn what could have been a goal against into a goal for. It's 3-0 for the Code Monkeys. They're really eating those Fritos and drinking some Mountain Dew now. Off the next kickoff. 3:05 remaining. Monkeys up 3-0. 4 or 5 players tried to go after that ball. Now it's going to finally get cleared into the Immortal zone. Jice is going to settle it, try to pop it up to clear it back into the Monkey zone. Kinetic will go to retreat. Peculiar heads to the crease to defend. PB goes to knock it out. Coffee with a shot. Score! A heads-up play from Coffee there. There were many players around, but he was the one that was able to line it up and turn that into a goal. 3-1 Monkeys. PB off the draw. Scores! Peanut Butter Hot Dog strikes again. He gets the hat trick. It's 4-0 Monkeys. We saw this last game too. So this is now a recurring event. If he can beat you to that kickoff, it will go in the net. He is really good at that diagonal kickoff strategy. Monkeys with a comfortable 4-1 lead, 2:42 left. They do not want to let off the gas in this one. Geist wins the kickoff, passes it to Rogue at the right wing. PB gets it from the wall, tries to hold on control, but Geist gets in the way. Coffee with a near open net, score! Peculiar and Kinetic were in the crease, but this shot went higher than both of them expected it to. And Kinetic was forced to commit early, but could not get to that ball. That will cut the Monkey lead to 4-2. Another shot off the post, or it may have even been saved there by, looks like it was PB. We'll get credit for that. Coffee trying to settle off the wall. Peculiar is going to use that wall to clear it, though. Centers it to Kinetic, or PB, but can't get the shot off. Dumps back in the Monkey zone. Coffee tries to turn into a shot, but he misses the ball. Peculiar is going to try and turn it around. He gets blown up on the play, though. PB dumps it to Kinetic. He's in the crease. Can't do anything with though, because all three defenders are there. Peculiar back in the offensive zone, or check that, defensive zone. Able to pressure off a shot. Rogue can't settle. He misses. Peculiar gets the clear. No, he doesn't get the clear. Coffee blocks it. PB will actually clear and dump it in the Immortal zone. Rogue trying to get it out. Peculiar holds it. Dumps it in the corner. Tries to center it, but Geist gets in the way. PB pinches off the wall, tries to turn into a goal, but Geist with a save, a rebound, and Rogue was right there to receive that one. Dumps in the zone, 83 seconds remaining. Rogue in the corner. PB shot, it's off the post. 1:13 left. Rogue goes to shoot off the wall, aerials it, it'll go right to Kinetic though, who will dump it out. Coffee holds it though. Comes back to Coffee, now PB with control. Tries to get it around Geist, can't quite get there. 1 minute warnings just passed. In the corner. PB, Geist, trying to maintain control. Tries to get over to Rogue, but Kinetic got to it first. Leaves it for PB. And Geist and Rogue both got him on that one before he could leave the zone. PB finally clears it. 38 seconds left. Coffee holds it in the Monkey zone. Kinetic dumps it, trying to maintain this 4-2 lead. Rogue trying to get it out. Coffee trying to get it out. Peculiar trying to turn into a shot, but can't. Kinetic holds it in the zone. Coffee gets a clear. It's held by PB. Or was that Kinetic? Rogue trying so hard to get it out. Centering pass to Peculiar, and it goes in the corner. He's trying to turn in. Coffee pressures him to get it out. Shot on the Immortal net. Geist with a rebound, and it will hit the ground. Monkeys win. This series is knotted up 1 game apiece. Series tied up 1-1. It's time for game number 3 between the Code Monkeys and Immortal Failure. Rogue ends up passing it actually to PB to start from his own end. Coffee intercepts though. Geist tries to get a shot, and PB also wanted to shoot, just kind of pinches off into the corner. Coffee's going to receive it, passes to Geist, gets past 2 Code Monkeys. Geist center to Coffee, but he was tied up. It's going to come back out. Rogue is actually going to hold it for Immortal. Peculiar gets the clear. It's going to come back to Coffee, who will dump it back towards the Monkey end. Rogue passes it to Coffee in the corner. Left wing centers to Geist, and Kinetic actually gets to the net before the goalie even had to save it. Peculiar tried to get a clear, but missed. PB's going to try and get it out. Can't quite. Finally gets it around Coffee. But Rogue will hold it, dump it back into the corner along the right wing. Peculiar having some trouble getting back to the ball. PB knocks it over to the side. Coffee trying to center it again. PB gets in the way, though. Rogue trying to do something with it, but can't. Kinetic is going to try and get it out, but misses the ball. Peculiar does as well. There were 5 cars there trying to get that ball, but no one could touch it. PB trying to clear. Can't. Held in by Rogue. Lots of O-time once again for Immortal failures. There's a demo behind the play and a shot, and they score. Coffee gets that one. Ends up actually receiving what was supposed to be a clear from Kinetic. Goes up on the wall and does a wall shot into an otherwise empty net. And the Monkeys are going to start this one trailing. Time of that goal, 2 minutes, 12 seconds. This kickoff's going to stay center. Rogue turns into a shot and PB's with the save. Coffee holds. Kinetic trying to leave out with it, but is intercepted by Geist in the corner. PB trying to get it out. Finally does. Coffee trying to hold it, but ends up knocking it to the side to Peculiar, who puts a shot off wide and high. Kinetic trying to get a rebound. Can't. PB trying to receive a centering pass, but ends up missing. That ball's going to get dumped back into the monkey zone. Coffee trying to maybe one-time it over to Rogue, but he wasn't quite ready for that. Kinetic's going to clear it out. Jice tries to hold it in, but misses. PB's going to try and turn this into a wall shot, it looks like. And let's see. Coffee will actually intercept that shot. Kinetic holds it in the Immortal zone. Rogue knocks against the wall, trying to get out. Demo happened behind the play. Jice trying to dump it back. Rogue follows through. It's centered to Geist, but he and a Code Monkey defender both missed the ball. Now it's up on the right wall. Coffee dumps it back in the monkey zone. Kinetic gonna clear it out. It's gonna come back here. It's him and Coffee. Coffee will end up receiving it. A Peculiar challenge, but dekes around. Coffee with an open net. They score. Got through all the defenders, and it was just a 2-on-0 breakaway for Immortal failures. The Monkeys will be trailing this one as well. 2-0. Coming forward. Ball gets knocked to the side. PB puts a shot off wide. And tries to get his own rebound, but can't quite follow through the way he hoped to. Coffee off the wall. Trying to come all the way through. Kinetic. Trying to get it out, but Geist holds it in. And now there's a shot that'll go off the crossbar. Rebound, score. So that one was interesting. Looked like Geist was trying to actually turn it into a wall shot. And when that one went just a bit too high, Coffee was right there ready with the rebound. Peculiar was not able to get into the crease to try and challenge that one. And the Monkeys are down 3-0 to Immortal failures with 1:45 left in Game 3. Rogue gets a clean win on that face-off. Knocks it over to the side. Geist, one-time score. It took less than 10 seconds, 8 to be more precise, but there's another unanswered goal for Immortal failures, and the Code Monkeys are going to need to really turn things around here in the last 97 seconds of play if they want to still have a chance in this game. Face-off goes wide. Coffee was trying to turn that into a 5-0 game, but couldn't follow through. Think he didn't have the angle you really need to get a shot off. He really was going to knock the ball high. And there's a shot that goes high by PB, and he tried to get his own rebound, but it just went to the right wing. There's no one else there. Kinetic flies in late, but it's too late to turn into the thing. PB rebound, score! Guess who? Peanut butter hot dog puts the Monkeys on the board late in this game 3. Ends up actually receiving Kinetic's what seemed like a rebound attempt as a one-timer. Put the Monkeys back in it. That'll cut the lead to 4-1. 93 seconds remaining in game number 3. This should hopefully bring some life. Kickoff goes into the corner of Immortal's zone. Coffee's going to receive it. Kinetic trying to get in the way. Peculiar trying to get in the way. It does get dumped back to PB, who goes for a clear. It's going to get knocked back, though, into the crease. Coffee's right there. So is Rogue. It's on the goal line. And Peculiar is going to jump up and get it out. 51 seconds left. Peculiar clears it out. It's rolling towards an empty net, but Geist is going to be right there to knock it to the right wing. There was pressure being brought on, but he's able to get it out. Back in the monkey zone. Kinetic trying to clear it out. Coffee intercepts. It's going towards the net. Peculiar and Kinetic. I couldn't tell which one got to it first, but it's saved. It's going to roll back to the net, though. PB clears it out. It's knocked back, though. Coffee going for it. That one's going to pop up and back to center. Rogue tried to get an aerial there, but missed. Coffee centers to Geist. Kinetic is there to receive that wide rebound. They score. And with 8 seconds remaining, this one will... I think that's all she wrote on this game, folks. Not gonna lie. We can really see the play as it developed here on this replay. Coffee was ready, but Jice recognized that he was not going to be able to hit that angle. So it goes to Kinetic, but Coffee was ready to finish the play. I think that's the icing on the cake for game number 3, folks, with 8 seconds left. That ball is going to stay at center. Coffee's going to backflip it into the monkey zone. 3 seconds left. Next time the ball touches the ground, this one will be over. Rogue's going to try and turn this into a 6-goal game, but Kinetic will spike that one down and make that not the case. So the monkeys will fall here in game number 3. In this game 4, the Code Monkeys are looking for a win to stay alive. Kinetic, right off the face-off, knocks it into the corner. Coffee's there to receive it. PB's there to pressure him and get that on net, but Geist is in the way. He's going to come off the wall. Kinetic goes to challenge it. I couldn't tell if he actually dove away and off the wall or if they 50'd. Looked like he may have just jumped off the wall and we meant to dive forward. PB's going to try and put that one on net, and it's right there, but he pinches it off the post, and Rogue's going to clean out. Peculiar was there ready for a rebound. Coffee's going to dump in the monkey zone. Kinetic trying to get the save, but he couldn't get control of it. It's going to roll back out to center, where Coffee's going to hold it in, and Peculiar's going to put that on net, but it's wide. It's up in the air in the right wing of the Immortal zone. Peculiar is there to pressure, and Kinetic's trying to turn that into a shot, and it's going to roll. It's in the crease. Peculiar was there once again. A very eventful first minute of play here in game number 4, and PB off the wall, and it's off the post. Peculiar with a rebound, and that's off another hood. Monkeys are doing better hitting the post than the actual goal so far, and we have a clear towards an empty net, and Rogue is there in the crease, ready for that. There wasn't much defense there. Peculiar's going to try and put that on net, but that's going to go high. PB coming up for the rebound, scores! Peanut butter hot dog! Once again, scoring first here for the Monkeys. It's a 1-0 ball game. Peculiar got the initial hit. It wasn't really so much a shot as much as it was a clear / possession holding, but PB knew exactly what angle to take to turn that into a goal. Peculiar will get credited with the assist on that one. And the Monkeys take an early lead here in game 4. Time of the goal, 1 minute, 18 seconds. off the face-off. Coffee's going to come down the right wing towards the monkey net. Kinetic intercepts. Rogue's going to try and hold possession on that right wing. Kinetic's going to try and knock it out again. He doesn't have enough boost to follow through. Jice is going to try and stay on that right wing, turn into a shot, and PB was right there on the goal line to save it. Rogue tried to put on a shot. It was rebounded by Coffee. Jice with another rebound. And this ball is going everywhere except the monkey net right now, it seems. No one's along that right wing anymore, but Rogue's going to try and center it to Coffee, and they score. Third time's the charm. That ball kept on hanging out on that right wing until Rogue found a way to get it over to Coffee and tie this one up. Time of that goal, 1:53. A shot off the kickoff goes wide. Almost against the post. Rebound! On the other post. Peculiar trying to pick up another rebound. Now the ball's going everywhere except the Immortal net. Peculiar meant to send it to the other wing, but ends up centering to Kinetic, who puts a shot up high and wide. PB with the rebound. It's off the post. Peculiar couldn't get the rebound. He drove around the ball. Kinetic trying to follow up as well, but there were two players in the way. Geist ends up dropping it for Peculiar, who's trying to center it over. He doesn't have any teammates there. Rogue leaves it for Coffee, who pops it up, and Aerials does a whole air possession thing. Coffee trying to center it down, but doesn't have enough boost to really control that ball. It's centered to Coffee, who can't get to it. Geist rebound. It's saved on the goal line by PB. PB trying to come off the wall. Rogue gets in the way, though. Cuts him off, and that shot actually went off the crossbar. Jice is going to try and follow it up. It's centered for Coffee, but cleared out. 2 minutes left in Game 4. We're tied up 1-1. Connects all alone with Jice and can't get around him. On the wall, PB's going to try and follow it up. It comes back to Rogue, who's going to clear it out. Back in the monkey zone. It's on target. Kinetic gets in the way to prevent a dangerous situation. Coffee's holding it. PB Kinetic trying to clear it. This ball, we don't know where to tell you where it's going. Peculiar against the wall, trying to come down the left wing, ends up aerialing under the ball, trying to control. PB's going to follow it up. It's going to come back to Jice, who's going to clear it back into the monkey zone, trying to follow it up in a one-on-one, but it ends up knocking wide. Jice wanting to follow it up. It's popped up. It's still sitting on the right wing. Once again, this seems familiar. Peculiar trying to control, can't quite get to it. Finally beats Coffee to 50. PB's going to cut him off and try to get it clear. Looks like they actually pinched it together to clear it. Back in the Immortal net, Kinetic scores! Kinetic Noise with the heads-up play after it ended up inadvertently getting pinched by Peculiar and PB. It was able to bounce in a way that Kinetic saw his path. He was all the way here on the monkey goal line before recognizing it, lining up that aerial, and was able to figure out exactly how much boost to put in to turn that one into a goal. The monkeys are up 2-1. While it may start looking good for the monkeys now, they don't want to let off the gas. There's 66 seconds remaining where they need to try and stay on top. Oh, PB ends up faking the shot, but Rogue takes control because there was no one there to follow it up. Coffee with a shot. It's going to go high. PB trying to pinch it against the wall to get it out. Knocks it to the right wing. It's going to get cleared back out by Rogue. Peculiar holds it, though. Coffee gets an actual clear. Kinetic goes to hit it, but ends up hesitating at the last second. Monkeys trying to get this ball out. 37 seconds remaining. Coffee trying to put it in, trying to get the shot off. It's on the goal line. Rogue! Peculiar! What a save! Peculiar trying to follow it up. It's on the wall, though. He doesn't know how to really follow that up right now. Rogue trying to shoot it. It's going to go wide. PB was there anyways. It would have hit the post. Ball's going to get knocked out. 14 seconds remaining. Peculiar puts a shot on. That's going to go wide, though. Jice is going to be there to receive it. 8 seconds remaining. Peculiar knocks it high. Coffee trying to get over. Kinetic pops it up. 2 seconds remaining. Rogue hits it over. And Monkeys win! The Code Monkeys are now leading. Nope, they have tied this series up at 2-2. This will require a 5th game. It all comes down to this. This is for all the marbles this week. Game number 5. 5 minutes up on the clock. First kickoff. Jice getting a bit of an advantage over to Rogue on the left wing. Centers it back to Coffee, but Peculiar and PB are both going to get in the way, but it will become a 2-on-1. Will Connect get the save? PB was actually there to save that, and he tries to clear, but Coffee's going to try to move it over to the right-hand wing to get to Rogue, but he is demoed behind the play, but Coffee with a shot scores! Didn't take long for Immortal failure to try and solve the Code Monkeys here in Game 5 after not doing well against them in Game 4. And the Monkeys will start this one behind 1-0. Time of that goal, 21 seconds. Back to Coffee. It's at mid. PB's going to dump it in for the Monkeys, but Coffee's trying to get it out, but he puts a shot on wide, and Coffee's going to clear it back towards the Monkey net. Peculiar tries to come and meet it, but he misses. PB goes to get it clear, wants to follow it up. Jice ultimately holds it in. There were 2 Immortal players as well as PB trying to get to it, but it's ultimately back in the Monkey zone. Coffee looking for a one-timer, but both wingers weren't able to follow through on that shot. PB enters the Immortal zone, gets around Jice. He has an open net, and Jice challenged him, or check that. That was Coffee who challenged him there. Rogue puts on a shot, but looked like Peculiar met him in the middle there. PB trying to get it clear. Pulls it. Jice ends up putting it on his own net. It's wide. PB sends the rebound the wrong way. Couldn't get it on target. Rogue clears it into the Monkey zone. Puts a shot off. That's off the crossbar. Jice on the right wing. Puts a shot. Peculiar. Looked like he saved it, but I think he missed, and the ball just kept going. Coffee puts a shot off, and kinetic noise. What a save! PB trying to clear it out. It comes back to Rogue on the right wing. PB tries to clear it. Jice was going to hold, but misses. PB keeping the pressure up. Trying to go against Coffee. Coffee's going to get control, but misses the ball. It's going to get dropped to Jice, who will clear in the Monkey zone, but Peculiar actually holds it until Rogue gets the ultimate clear. It's a shot off high, and that rebound didn't quite get to the ball. Connect trying to clear it out. Coffee takes it up. It's off the ceiling. Eventually recovered. All 3 Monkeys are trapped on the right wing, though. Rogue couldn't get to it. He had an open one-timer to Coffee, but ended up having too much traffic to fight through. Coffee wanting to come back. Tries to center it over to Jice. Will he be able to follow through? Peculiar isn't able to save, but Kinetic will. Coffee trying to put it back on net. Puts it high, and rebound was set for Jice and Rogue, but they both went for it. So no shot on goal there. PB takes it into the Immortal zone. 2:18 left on the clock. Monkeys down 1-0. He's going to try and take it all the way to the crease, but all 3 Immortal players were there. Connect was too close to hold it. Peculiar will dump it back, though. We'll see what happens now. Jice is trying to get the clear. Coffee ultimately does. PB doesn't want this to happen. Brings it back in the Immortal zone. Rogue challenge. Connect. Open net. And Coffee was right there for it. That ball, if it just had a little more momentum to it, that would have been a goal and we would have been tied up. But we will not be tied up right now. 1:49 left. Monkeys will still trail by a goal. Rogue with a shot off the crossbar. PB. He's there. Trying to slow it down. He's going to try and come down the right wing, but Jice with the challenge. That ball will still go in the Immortal zone. PB to follow it up, trying to turn to a shot, but doesn't have enough boost to do it. Peculiar trying to shoot it off of Rogue, but Rogue was expecting him and saw that commit coming. Able to get it around. It's back in the Monkey zone. In the crease, a shot. They score. What a play from Rogue there. Able to get it around Peculiar. Even uses Coffee as a bit of a ricochet point to try and get it around. Was able to drop it off for Coffee. And then he centers it right to him. And it's now a 2-0 game. Monkeys trailing. That goal came in at the 1:37 mark. Ball's back in the Monkey zone. Peculiar, or check that. PB trying to settle it down, but can't, is forced to clear after getting some pressure. He's going to try and take it all the way, though, but Rogue was able to get a good bounce off the ball. It's centered to Coffee with an open net. Peculiar and PB, rather, trying to get to it. Coffee's playing for the other team. And here's some shots coming around, and No goal ultimately. PB tried to settle off the wall, but he couldn't do it. Jice coming in with open net. Rogue! If he had turned around, that would have been a 3-0 game. It's 45 seconds left. We're going to see the Monkeys probably try and keep the pressure up, but they can't get the ball out to even go for the extra attack play. Here it comes. They're trying to get out. Jice holds it, though. Push it over to Coffee. Score. I think Coffee will get credited with that goal. It looked like it would have been something purely done by, I believe, Rogue, ultimately, with that assist. We can see here, this whole play developed with Geist, actually. That would have actually gone off the post if Coffee wasn't there to redirect. Now taking another look at that. So that was a good play by Coffee. And that just may do it. You never know, though. 28 seconds left. Well, with that missed aerial, that's bound to be a goal. And it is. 4-0 Immortal. And that will be the end of Game 5. We're just going to have to kill these last few seconds off the clock. But there's not much you can do in that situation other than hit the ball out of the air. 26 seconds left until another rough series from the Monkeys. They had some good games in this one, but it was not going to be quite enough to solve the Immortal failures. 14 seconds left. Peculiar is going to try and generate something for the Monkeys at least. Tries to dump it out. Rogue ends up popping it up. It's over to Kinetic. 4 seconds left, and this undefeated team will still reign supreme against the actual game winless Monkeys, as their only victory this season continues to only be from a forfeited match. They will fall to 1-4 this week. Stay tuned with us next week as we will air the final Code Monkey game of this IGL summer season. Thank you all. Stay safe.